Hello to Piper, Kennedy, Easton, Jackson, Michaela, Layla, Eli, Braden, Charlie, Caden, Brody, Aiden, Logan, Griffin, Brennan, Grayson, Allie, Caleb, Mason, Mia, Maya, Miles, Georgia, Sierra, and Brooklyn, and all of your parents. First off, of course, thank you everybody so much for all of your work this week and all of your help. Reaching out to me with questions. I appreciate it because that just makes everything easier the next time. First, I'll just go over quick a couple things. I'm going to probably talk kind of fast because I have a little bit of a list and I don't want this to be too crazy long for you. I checked over the survey that some of you filled out and I really appreciate all your honest feedback that you gave me. As far as tracking assignments, I know that some teachers have been making like a weekly checklist. Here I have, of course, like our at-home learning that just kind of gives you an overview for reading, vocabulary. I added in grammar this week, math, writing, and science. But sometime tomorrow I'm going to get made like maybe a more specific checklist, and I'll also start including that in my emails. Last week I made due dates on some of our quizzes and work thinking that that would be helpful when actually it was the opposite, so I apologize if it said you were late. I just kind of did that to organize things a little bit, but it was a little bit too specific, so I won't be doing that anymore. As far as what kids have to turn in, I'm going in and checking a few things along the week on all their Google Slides and all their responses. I was talking to them and I said, if there's a question with a question mark, I want you to write your answer down. So I go through and read those. And the only thing they actually turn in is when there's a quiz to take. An example would be here, like for vocabulary, I've got day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then day 5, it says click here for vocabulary quiz. They'll click that, follow the link, and then here's their quiz over vocabulary words we're going to read from Possum's Tail. That's really all you have to hand in. Another example would be for fractions. I'm going to use a website called Flipgrid. I have it linked right here, and whoops, I don't want to zoom. They'll just follow the link and they're able to make a video, and we're going to do it in a couple different times this week, and they'll just keep clicking log in with Google, log in with Google. It's going to ask them if are you John Westhoff, ask them what their name is, they'll just click yes. One of their goals this week is to cook with you and use fractions, so you're welcome or sorry about that. And down here I have my example, and then they click the plus and kind of just explain what they did. Also this week, like many of you know, the specials have their own Google Classroom now. This is the 3rd grade one. Each grade level is different, so if you have a 4th or a 5th grader or 2nd grader or somebody, make sure you have the correct code for them. You'll just go to Google Classroom on the home page and just click the plus button and it'll add you in. Miss McCord is going to start doing a weekly check-in with the kids, and our schedule is Monday at 1 o'clock. I have that written in the email also. But the kids will just log in and just talk to her. She might have some things she wants to discuss. It's kind of like an online guidance time. And like some of you said, that you want to be able to check kids and what they're working on. So I guess my biggest or easiest way to do that would just be if it's Tuesday, you could say, hey, you know, John, open up to your Math Tuesday slides. And for Tuesday, I have 1, 2, 3 Tuesday slides, and you would just check their work there. Science, I'm sorry that I told you guys to print. That was not smart on my part because I forgot that you couldn't print from Chromebooks. But if you do want to print from your home computers at all, you certainly can, but you'll never have to. This week, I kind of made some slides that look like the lab that they're doing. I showed you Flipgrid. For writing this week, we're going to start writing an opinion essay, but I would, continue to have the students write in their journals. We're going to come back to it again next week and kind of go back and forth with journaling one week and some more explicit writing instruction the next. I think it's really cool. I've hopped into a couple kids and they're writing down some kind of honest and cool things about what's happening. And then Google Meet this week will be Tuesday at 10:30. From 10:30 to 11, I'll be talking with the kids. And if you've heard us talk, it's probably really crazy, but it's enjoyable. Thursday at 10:30 is the same. We're going to be reading a play this week in reading. So at 10:30, we're going to meet and we're going to take certain parts, and the kids will be able to read the play. And then we're going to do the same thing Friday at 1 o'clock. So if the kids can join, that's awesome. If they can't, once again, totally understand it. Thank you again for everything you've done this week and all your help and all your encouragement with the kids. I think it was a really awesome first week for online learning. And once again, if you have any questions or anything, please just let me know.